don't you find it weird how out of all the criminals in the Phoenix program, that it's only Invisigal that said that she would enter the Phoenix program on the behalf that no one would question her why or what she did in the past. And also how before Robert left against the fight with Shroud and his goons, that the supervillain called Toxic told someone to get out of there, babe. Now who is this babe we're talking about? Now all these questions are going to be answered within this video while looking for the evidence to come to the right answer. But before we do that, I need you, yes you, over there in the camera to hit that like button and subscribe button down below before we continue the video.
Crazy made it, where you at?
So first of all, before we start speculating what kind of role Invisigal could possibly have in the future episodes, we first need to know some information about her. So I'm grabbing the information from the Dispatch Wikipedia page, and all we're going to do right now is just look at the general and database information of Invisigal. Now currently, the only basic information of which we have of Invisigal is her previous villain name called Invisigal. Now at first glance, this might not really seem that important, you know, because who the hell cares about a previous villain name? But trust me, in order to understand my theory, you have to remember her villain name. Now the rest of her general information isn't really that important, so we could move on to the database. And as we can see, it says that she's a thief and a loner. But let me tell y'all why she's not a loner. Matter of fact, she admitted that she wasn't a loner when she was a villain. Alright, so let's start off by looking at YouTube about the scene that I was talking about. Invisigal is such a cutie, yo. What the freak is that? Now the scene that I'm about to show you guys happened after the granny incident, and look what she has to say about herself.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains I didn't need to watch my back?
Now pause on that. You heard what she said? She said that while she was growing up, that she was surrounded by villains. Now what type of villains? We actually get the answer to that in episode 2 when she's fighting Thunderstruck. So let's start off at the beginning with the incident of Granny. When we're dispatching a hero towards Granny, Invisigal really wants to go towards there, and her reasoning being to get unbanned for mysterious reasons. Now why I think that this is a lie is because when we get to see Thunderstruck for the first time, look what he's trying to get.
Perp, beanie.
You see how he's trying to open a safe that even his electric weapons can't open? And the game is trying to convince me that a random donut bakery shop has such a strong safe for no reason at all? Yeah, I'm not buying that. Instead, I think that this safe, yes, this safe that we're seeing with our very own 2 eyes, has something to do with Shroud's actions or weapons. Now, I'm going to show you my reasoning as of why. Now, when we go to the Dispatch's Wikipedia and we look at Shroud's villain general basic information, we can see that his affiliation is Red Ring. Now, why this is so important is because when we go to Thunderstruck information, you got it right, because Lightning Struck is also in the exact same affiliation as Shroud, indicating that there's some sort of a team. Now, what this is... Oh my god. It's okay. It's just one stutter. It's okay. No one is gonna write a hate comment about it. It's okay. It's okay! So now, what does this have to do with Invisigal's theory being that she's a part of Shroud's team? Now, I don't know if you still remember the previous villain name I gave y'all about Invisigal being invisible. And also in the database information stating that she's a thief and a loner. Now, if this is the case, then why does Lightning Struck mention her by her villain name while they were fighting?
Gotcha now, invisible bitch.
Not only would this strengthen my theory about the safe containing some sort of Shroud's information, but this would also answer on why Invisigal really wanted to go towards Granny's place. It's so that she could protect Shroud's information. But then we have to wonder, why does Lightning Struck that works with Shroud in the same place want Shroud's weapons or information? And I got a simple answer for that. Maybe he wanted to rebel against Shroud and realizes his evil plans, and that's why he wanted to grab Shroud's information and weapons to defeat Shroud himself. If this were to be the case, then it would be so much more understandable on why she wanted to go to Granny really badly instead of just wanting to get unbanned for some mysterious reason. And now if that wasn't enough suspicion with Invisigal, I could bring you some more suspicious things that would really confirmed that she's working with Shroud. First of all, in episode 2, when Robert and Mandy were having a discussion about some things, we come to notice that Invisigal is secretly spying on the both of them. Now the Wikipedia will just brush this off and say that she's a little perverted, but not only would this not make sense, it just really doesn't answer the question at all. If she's really perverted, then why doesn't she show some sort of attraction towards Mark in episode 2? But instead, she shows the exact opposite and proceeds to hit Robert in the face for no reason at all. I think a better answer for the spying would be that she's secretly sending Shroud information about Blonde Blazer and Robert. It's just that Robert threw the clothing on her and she got busted in 4K. Now, not only does she spy once, but she also does it a second time when she and Robert are in the bathroom and she talks about Blonde Blazer's dress. Then Robert asks if she spied on them again for the second time, whereby Invisigal replies with that no, but she could've. And the second suspicious thing about Invisigal is that she joined the program exactly when Robert was in a coma. And if we go to the dispatch Wikipedia for Shroud's abilities, it says that he has a genius level intellect and that he's a master tactician. Now, if you put the puzzles together, Invisigal comes, but if she's a part of Shroud's team, not only would that be a master plan, which is one of his abilities, but that would also explain why Invisigal turned herself in, with the exception being that she cannot be questioned about why she's here in the first place. Now, if you thought that this was the end of my theory, then oh boy, you're off by a freaking mile, because what I'm about to say is gonna make your mind explode. The final part of my theory is that she's secretly being forced to work for Shroud. And now you're probably like,
well, Acharkz, where the freak did you get this dumbass conclusion from?
Don't worry, I gotcha. If we go back to episode 3, when Invisigal was smoking on the playground being a little depressed, she quite literally mentions that just like how Blonde Blazer's powers makes her destined to be a hero, that her powers make her destined to be a villain. Looking at that statement, it would be completely safe for me to say that she's being forced by someone to do some villainous work. And I also think that the more she is with Robert, the more she's realizing that she's catching feelings for him, indicating that she really doesn't want to be a villain anymore and she wants to step over to the hero side. But yeah, I just want to say that at the end of the day, my answers are still just theories, so don't take my answers for granted. You could go with that it's the most possible answer, but just don't like think automatically that my answers are correct. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about my theory. And now, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. And I also want to see y'all's theories or comments on my theories in the comment section down below. So please let me know. And I also have my own dispatch series in my YouTube's playlist. It's public for everyone. So go ahead and check that out. Leave a like on that video too. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching up to the end. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.
Oh, I'm blazing it! I'm blazing it!
Are you going into that blonde bitch? You should have went on the date with Invisigal to the movie!
Invisigal, you trust that criminal? Are you not seeing Blonde Blazer?
He's evil and manipulative, man!
Ah, both of you are wrong. We got romance water boy.
He's right!
Romancing? We're fucking!